What's up, everyone? It's Lugo back again with Fat to Fit day 87. Today we have a push day, and today I did some back, biceps, and some rear delts, and I started off with Romanian deadlifts, and these actually felt really good. Um, Lately, before my RDLs and deadlifts, I've been warming up. My upper back, my core, and my hamstrings. And I've noticed that especially with RDLs, it's made my lower back take less of the load and make sure that the target is where it needs to be, where I want it to be, which is hamstrings and upper back. And then just warming up my core because I have to do core anyway. So I do two sets before my RDLs. I do hanging leg raises with an ab strap because I don't like. I tried doing hanging leg raises, just normally hanging from the bar, because I got lazy and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna be lazy, and it started to fuck my my shoulders up. It just felt not great. I think it's just because I'm fat as well right now, but it just like did not feel good on my shoulders. So I just went back to using an ab strap. I only did that for a week because I just wanted to try. Sometimes you just want to try stuff out to see the difference, and it was not a difference that I enjoyed, if I'm being honest. It was not good. I didn't like it at all. So just gonna go back to the ab strap. But yeah, I did hanging leg raises, single stiff arm pull downs, and then laying hamstrings, and it felt really good. Moving on to this Arsenal strength single arm pull down. I tried something different today, which was usually I'm letting my arm try to stay like neutral for whatever reason. I just found that I kind of just kept it there, but I kind of let my fist or hand supinate uh, towards the entire movement instead of just letting it be neutral or just like slightly supinated. And I'm not gonna lie, it felt better. And I think that's just because I'm letting my hand move naturally and not trying to force it into position. And that's something that I was doing with my brain died. My Arsenal strength chest supported rows, where I was kind of trying too hard to keep my hands straight. And this like last week or so with this back session, because I do the chest supported row, I was just letting them, go where they wanted to go naturally. Obviously trying to keep them even on each side, but just letting it, rock, and it felt good. It felt a lot better. And I felt more of what I was trying to do. So I think moving forward, I'm probably just going to keep it supinated, uh, because I honestly think that it's better for lat anyway than keeping it neutral, and it just feels better on my lat, on my shoulder, in general, which is exactly what I want, to be honest, with this movement. This is a very heavy lat movement that I'm trying to do. I kind of use this as a my first real movement, and then on this day, I used to only do two movements, but I added some close grip pull downs that you'll see here in a minute. But I kind of want to explain what I did here. So I did 11, and then I started doing my second set, and I realized I could only get six for whatever reason. So I turned this into a myo rep set. So essentially, a myo rep is a rest pause. There's same thing, but after I did my set with 6 reps, uh, with both arms, I waited about 15 to 20 seconds, and then, since my first set was 11 reps and I did 6 reps on my second set, I basically made myself do as many sets as it would take to reach that total number of reps in the first set, which it only took me 2 sets, so I did, a set of 6 and then a set of 5 to reach the total 11 reps, and I only rested about 15 to 20 seconds between the second and third set. So, I hope that wasn't too confusing. I kind of felt like it was in my head when I was explaining that, but I try to do my best, and I basically do myo when I know that I'm not gonna be able to get the rep goal that I need for the straight set, and I break it down into a myo rep. And I usually do this if I have, like, only 2 sets, and the second set, I know for sure I can't hit that rep goal. I'll just, rest 15 to 20, and then I'll just keep going until, I hit that first, rep set goal. But I did these close grip pull downs, which I really like for lats, really focusing on keeping my elbows in and driving down, and keeping my scapula retracted and letting it rock a little bit at the front, but never unhinging my shoulders too much. And that really felt good. I also tried something on these Arsenal strength chest supported rows because I was kind of like jamming my ribs into the pad, and I tried to put my chest over it, and it kind of didn't help. But what I did was I kind of bended my legs at the bottom and pushed my torso down the pad to where my chest was on the pad, and it was like on my chest instead of my ribs, and it felt good. The only thing was I was smashing my Johnson towards the bottom of the pad for a few reps, which did not feel good, contrary to what it sounds like. Uh, no Diddy, I think. I'm not sure. But yeah, that was not a pleasant feeling, but these felt good. You know, they felt really good. Uh, I think that this is one of my favorite movements. Any chest supported row, I wish we had like more of a fixed position chest supported row because I feel like I could definitely benefit from it. But you know, we have the sill row, and I think it pretty much accomplishes that goal. I'm kind of greedy to be honest when it comes to machines, but I'm really enjoying this back day, to be honest. Like this setup that I have going, it's very fun, and I really enjoy the selection of arm movements that I have as well. Even though I didn't record one, just being lazy. And if I'm being honest, doing a lot of arms is not, at least to me, it's not very intriguing. Uh, I'm more of like a compound movement person, and you know, any other movement besides arms really is just not, it's not very intriguing to me. So I didn't record my second arm movement, but I did a single cable curl, and then my second movement was, I believe it was a prime, a prime single arm preacher curl. Which, man, the prime preacher, I slept on it for so long, and I'm glad that I started using it again because it's so nice. And I've been really enjoying these cable curls. I think this was like 50 pounds for like a set of 8 or 9. And I don't know what it is about this setup of 2 arm movements that I have here, but it's really nice, man. I think a bilateral bicep, you know, movement is largely overrated for arms, to be honest. Like, you know, besides cable curls, but I feel like bicep curls overrated. Easy curl overrated. Like, I really enjoy doing cable movements for my arms, as well as just it just feels better on my forearms and my wrist flexors. Uh, and honestly, I think that it's just people with great arm genetics kind of vouch for the straight bar, easy curl bar movements a lot because they have good arm genetics and they're going to develop anyway. I feel like if you're somebody who's weak in arms like me, finding stuff that's not going to irritate your forearms, your wrist flexors, and really pump your biceps is important, and you should stick to them. You know, and I'm not going to sit here and say that straight arm or straight bar stuff in any fashion, free weight stuff is not going to work because it obviously is tried and true and tested. But for me personally, it wasn't really conducive to arm growth, and I've seen the best arm growth that I've seen in years. Switching away from it, to be honest, and I'll stick to it. But moving aside from that, I had a little pose down. Arms were looking kind of juicy. Obviously still fat as fuck right now, but I'm enjoying the progress from session to session, and I really enjoy these pose downs because it lets me see that the progression, even in the weight, is not just weight, right? Like I'm building muscle, building my muscle back from where it was lost because I stopped lifting for so long, and that's really important to me. Like I'm not only just trying to drive weight loss, but I'm trying to get my muscle back and I'm trying to drive my strength, which is important, just as important, if not more important to me than the weight loss. Uh, yeah, I really enjoy training. I love it. I really love training, so it's important to me that I don't lose that. But you know, this video and this session is pretty much over. If you guys enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys tomorrow for day 89 and some leg training. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed.